Hey guys, what's going on? It's James Select 44 back with a brand new video today. We're here in Silverstone for the League of Europe. My luck hasn't been very good lately, my pace has also been a bit down. That's why I haven't really been uploading the races, but this was a decent race today, I can tell you that. We're back in the top 5 with our qualifying position. I'm really happy with that. Messed up the last lap, so we could have been a bit better off, but we're going to jump straight into the race now. We've got 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go for the Silverstone's GP. As you can see, we're cursed because actually didn't get off the grid and they got actually clunked at the back. So that takes out 2 cars already. We're up into P3 with the first 2 battling, New Zealand camp and the Williams of Benjay, as we have a virtual safety car. But as you can see, the Williams has spun around. We did well to avoid that, and we've actually been promoted up into P2. As you can see, virtual safety car is now ending. We're right behind the back of New Zealand cam. We're going to try and make the most of it. As you can see, we just seem a bit floaty through these Maggots and Beckett's and that, and didn't really get a great exit. But we skip forward to lap 3. As you can see, he clunks the curb here now, and that sends him out a bit wide, which gives us the opportunity to actually get that position and move up into the lead. Had to be a bit careful when he came back on. But that moves us up into P1, so a great start really for us. Now we have a safety car. A lot of cars actually come in, especially the ones that got tangled up at the start, so they've gone onto the mediums and probably hope to go to the end of the race. Well, as you can see, the safety car's ending. We're going to try and get a nice restart. We've got to wait for the safety car to get into the pit lane, but obviously we want to do it where we can surprise everyone and get a decent lead, so we're not in pressure going into turn 1. As you can see, we're gold now and we've got a decent lead going. The car behind, I think, slightly outbrakes himself. As you can see, he's running a little bit wide, which gives us a bit more freedom and a bit more space, so we don't have to be worried going into turn 1. Lap 7 now, we've got another virtual safety car. I believe I thought about coming into the pits, but I didn't, and I'll tell you now that later on in the race I do go on to regret that, as I lost a lot of time when I do eventually come into the pits. But we're just going to stay out, see what our pace is. Hopefully another safety car comes out. No safety car just yet, but we're going to come into the pits lap 9 now and go to the mediums. As you can see, we pick up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. The marker board was actually gone, so it was hard for me to slow down, and it's tricky anyway. But we're into the pits. You can see we're just fast forwarding here a little bit now. We come out on the mediums. We're going to come out around P8, and we're going to be about 7-8 seconds off the 2 cars in front of us, so some time to pick up. Not much has really been happening. Skip to lap 18, and as you can see, we pick up a penalty, but there's another safety car, so we could stay out, but everyone pitted and we come into the pits now. As you can see, we're just fast forwarding a bit of the pit. We put on the soft composite tyres. We served our 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane before, and we come out P6, but now the field is really congested. Actually, one guy stayed out on the mediums and he's on like 18 lap old mediums, so that was interesting by him. But as you can see, the safety car's ended. We're on the back of Benjay. We're going to go for a move. Can we get the move done? We're up the inside. We're giving him in the space. A little bit of a squeeze there. He goes a bit wide off the track. We're going to try and go down the inside into this left-hander. But there's a little bit of contact there, but we're going to keep going. As you can see, we actually touched the rear of him, and he actually sent us into a forcing us both off the track. But we're still side by side. Now we're going to try and go around the outside into turn 1, and we get that move done, and that moves up into P5. For we can see we lost a little bit of time to the guys in front. He stayed in that situation. Now he's going to try and move. He tries for a dive up the inside. He actually hits us and spins him round, and I think he actually spins another car round with him. But a lot of battling going on. Up ahead, we've catched up to Ton now. This was the guy who stayed out on the mediums. He goes defensive onto the left hand side. We tuck back into the slipstream, pull back out. Can we get this move done? A bit of contact, we are out a bit wide, but he's on those tyres, so probably struggling for grip now. We've got to try not to make contact with him through here. Try and get a nice exit, get nice traction, and we do. And we get that position now. We're up into P4. But he looks like he might have a go back at us. Yeah, looks like he got a decent exit, but will he go around the outside here? No, he doesn't. He decides to back off. Don't know if there's a contact there. But yeah, he decides to back off, and we skate that and stand to P4. We move on to the last lap now. As you can see, we're catching up to this top 3. We're battling on the last lap. There's been a change on the lead in the last corner. We cross the line. Penalties did come to play. We move up to 2nd, but then we move back down into 4th because we do have a few penalties for track limits at South. But it was a decent race. Congratulations to Tupac, Ton, and Storm. What a race from them after the lap 1 incidents as well. So they did really well to get back up the field. We could have got P2, but we picked up 2 minute penalties in that race of track limits. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next weekend for Germany. And peace.